everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Crashlands 2 once again. In the last episode, we were given some spore packs to plant here, but we haven't learned how to make them yet. We was given a letter to be delivered way out to the east. And that's where we're gonna have to go if we want to learn how to make our planty things. I also got other things that I need to build. I need to be making that stoneworks, which is right here. And I'm only short one pop cork for that. That ain't gonna be too hard to grab. Yeah, there's always a few of these pop cork trees just growing a few feet from the cabin. And look at that, that's a fat stack of pop corks popping out of that thing. And now, stoneworks! We'll work the shit out of some stone with this. Now, I guess I'll just slap that down next to the workbench, 'cause where else does it go? I don't know, but there's not enough room there for it. Does this, like, just take up more space? Can I put it down outside? Nope, it's gotta be inside. Herm. Well, if that's the case... Do I have any walls? I have two. Two walls. I was thinking... You know what I'm thinking now? I'm gonna pick you up. Stoneworks can go there, because that's a big-ass station. There we go. Now, my brain stopped working. But we do have some things we can make now. A potter's wheel. Yep, that should be useful in some regard. I might have to make the cabin even bigger. 10-dram floors and... You know, I do have a lot of materials for making the 10-dram stuff, but we got our stoneworks and that's what counts. And let's not get all hung up on making things when we should be making deliveries. We were given a letter and we promised to deliver it in a timely fashion. And I don't make promises lightly except for when I do because I'm a fucking asshole. Now, where in the fuck? I guess this way through the spore fields. And might as well just grab me some stone. Break that stuff, smack some people upside the head, ignore the flying bug monsters because I don't want to be killed by them. They have proven to be difficult adversaries, and I'd like to not die horribly at their hands. These guys are also not very friendly. Unfortunate. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna ignore them. That hasn't come back to bite me in the ass yet. Except it did in the last episode, and I probably just cut it out because I wasn't saying anything when it happened. Now let's go deliver us a letter, shall we? Ooh! A juice gem. I do need you. I only wish your sounds didn't make my ears explode. And there's another juice gem down there. And this place appears to be completely surrounded by water. And it just so happens that I left all of my docks back near the cabin. Well, shit in my mouth and call me Sally. Perhaps I can carve myself a path through here. And that is some sturdy-ass tubes. This way might lead us down to where we gotta drop those letters off. Ooh, that's another juice gem. I'm just finding these things left and right now, aren't I? And somebody's over there growing panflakes. I wouldn't mind stealing some of those. And I'm sure they wouldn't mind either. But juice gem first. Yeah. some gemmy juiciness on up inside of me. Now I'm gonna steal your shit here. Don't mind me, all your shit's just mine. It be that way because I said it should be that way. Got what I wanted. I leave you now to your own devices. And this is a busted up cabin. Or half-constructed cabins. Hey, you look familiar. Do I know you? By Marla's rhizomes, a walking flower. You don't know me, but if you're Flux Dabes, you know one of my germ paws. You helped him finish his maps. His name was Carta. That name does sound vaguely familiar. Oh wow, I remember Carta, so you're one of his sprouts, huh? Yep, carrying on his legacy of making maps too. I'm Atla. What are you doing here on Roanoke? Last I heard you'd left for more lucrative pastures, doing some kind of press tour or something. Something like that. The hero of Roanoke was in high demand. She even had an exclusive interview with Scam Likely for the New Gorkian Times. No one gets Scam Likely. That the one where you were quoted as saying you single-handedly saved the planet? Those weren't my exact words. I actually had a couple of things I wanted to ask you about. Do you have any time for a few questions? Pants, are you asking as the Bureau-sponsored hero of Roanoke, or are you asking as Flux Dabes? I don't work for the Bureau of Shipping anymore. Interesting, that's not what I heard. Carta was known for being a good judge of character, but I like to form my own opinions, and so far I don't know enough about you to have one. But tell you what, I've been talking to Harley about charting the recent instability in the mantle. The changes are happening all over. Drove us here from Tetrapole down to the south. The Brain Trust thinks the pipes have something to do with it. You help me complete the maps I'm working on and I'll answer some of your questions. Okay, sounds fair enough. Where should I go first? Marlowe's mentioned that the bulls out in Sluggable Grotto have been more protective of their warrens recently. Something's got them spooked. Keep your eyes open and report back anything suspicious you find. Okay. And you got a quest too. Oh, don't sneak up behind me. I wasn't behind you, you was looking right at me. I didn't. I clomped down in front of you. Are you okay? The sounds, I can still hear them. Can you hear them? Don't mind that. Sometimes my globs need to degas. Was that a fart joke? No. A low vibration, humming, deep in the earth. I feel it in my heartwood. I still feel it. Matt's been having a hard time since we all left Tetrapole. He hasn't been sleeping much. It's so loud, louder than the voice of Marla herself. Oh, Marla, what are we gonna do? Anything we can do to help? The only thing that seemed to help was Embla's little fishing ditties, but I don't see too many Tendrum picking up the ways of fisher folk, but she took to it like a fish to water. Her fishing helped feed us during the trek from Tetrapole when we ran out of supplies. Been helping to supplement Harlepole's food stores too. Ambla went out fishing a few days ago and hasn't come back yet. Oh, we saw her a little bit north of Grawl's cabin. She seemed kinda preoccupied. I had her spot in Grumble Run. Well, it's good to know she didn't get stomped on by a Slugabun, but she's been obsessed with catching a big one. You should ask her about it sometime. Okay, so that's the quest that would have directed us to the fishing person. Spark Flats, huh? Yeah, this looks like it's leading us to where we need to go. And you can't see me, I'm trying to use my Invisibloom, but it's not letting me. Okay, now it lets me use it. I probably couldn't use it because they already knew I was there. Doesn't do much good turning invisible in front of somebody who has already seen you. And we are getting close to the delivery spot. Oh god, there's monsters in here! Scamp! These monsters are called scamps. They don't seem that scampy, but they do seem like they want to get their faces smashed in, which is common fare for anyone who comes stepping to me like that. And now you're bleeding even though you are very clearly a machine. Well, you look kind of machine-like, but I don't know, maybe you're not a machine. Hard to tell, really. You're definitely something that wants to kill me, and that means you get to die. So get out of this house. You ain't allowed to be here, and I just saw a juice gem out back, so you're done, son. Give me that juice gem. Kinda forgot that I had to hit the right trigger instead of just walking through it. Well, a nice little detour there. But, okay, lots of dead slugaby boy buns out here. Slug guys, sluggy things. Now, let me just find that letter delivery spot. I'm close. I guess we leave the letter here in this pot? What pot? Oh, that pot, right next to the sign. We could do that, or we could hand deliver it to Garden and maybe expedite getting those Panflake spore packs. We have no idea where Garden is, though. The median distance between a mailbox and where a person is staying is short, so I bet they're somewhere nearby. Very possible. Also, there's something that wants me dead. So, guess you need to die before I can go cutting my way through all this stuff that I was just about to cut through that's between these skull crossbone signs. Now, get cut, stupid. Quit being such a piece of shit. Bam! Give me all your stuff. I got your toe beans, son. Now, let me just... This stuff here seems like it may or may not be leading to somebody... Yep, that's Garden's plot, alright. So, that's an eyeball. Might you be Garden? Definitely looks like someone has been here, but I don't see anyone. Eep. All I can look at is the giant construct head. Hello? We got a letter here for Garden. A letter, message, missive. Is it from Barley? Okay, so the giant head is Garden. You're Garden? Please don't crush us. Are you here to destroy, smash, ruin my seedlings' progeny, Garden? No, definitely not. We're actually here to ask you to help us with our garden. It's all in Barley's letter. Then I am not a danger threat menace to you. Please come closer and give me the letter. Okay, I'm gonna approach you real slowly and swing my hammer. What you say is true, correct. Barley has asked me to give you Flux and Juicebox some of the Panflake spore packs I have developed for you to restore a garden. So, will you give us the spore packs? Or better yet, teach us to make them spore packs? For Barley, yes. Now I have a request, favor, kindness. I must ask of you. Do not tell Barley. Do not tell her what I am. I do not want to frighten, scare, horrify her. Barley only knows me from our letters, and I would like to keep it that way. In return, I will give you the means to craft your own Panflake spore packs. Does that sound satisfactory, agreeable, fair? Yes, very much so. You don't have to bribe me not to reveal your identity to her. I mean, I'll take the bribe, but you don't have to do it. Do you know how to make any other kinds of seed packs? Like, what if we wanted to grow some popwood trees? You are also interested in gardening, growing things, cultivation? Like barley? We're not. not interested. I have indeed been working on a popwood seed pack, though I still have some details to work out. Here, take this Pan-Flake Spore Pack schematic as promised, and you would like to discuss gardening things. I am happy, delighted, pleased to do so. In fact, I will make it easier to return, recur, revisit, so that we may speak again. Diverting power. I was just about to look for one of those around here. Well then, I can make spore packs now. Fantastic. Thank you, Garden. Now then, do I have to go and talk to Barley again? Cause that seems like the right thing to do, or maybe not, Right, there was suspicious activity over here that warrants looking into. But I need to activate this before I go teleporting away. I was just about to teleport without activating that one, and that would have made me look like a giant piece of shit. And while I do sometimes like looking like a giant piece of shit, this is definitely not one of those times. So now we got our Pan-Flake Spore Packs ready to be crafted. And I guess these just constantly churn those out. Couldn't hurt to just, yeah, I can make a new thing out of that now. Yep. So, yeah, just keep on researching. That's all we need. And crafties, I'm not having what I need to craft that. Fiber, right, fiber. That is a thing. And, damn, always with the fiber. I also don't know what this is. Potter's clay, need the potter's wheel for that, no doubt. And you are a trunkle tusk. Okay, so those come from the flying bug monsters that I'm afraid to go after. Great. Anyways, I want to make a couple more garden plots so that I can, damn me and my lack of fat pads. So we got another garden plot. We'll plop you down and there, and then we plant the stuff in ya. And while you plant and grow, I will just go fuck myself. Not sure why that's something I said out loud, but I said it out loud. And there we go. Fiber! And lots of it. And what else do I need? Grumble shard. Also, what's the fuzz knuckle? Is that a weapon or a... That's knuckles, that's a dagger. So... yeah, I think I'd rather have the shard bite than the fuzz knuckles. Might do less damage than my whacking hammer. But hey, a new weapon's a new weapon, and I ain't gonna say no to that. Also, there's something going on over here at the Grumble Ruin. I think that's where Fishing Person was, whose name I can't remember because they all got weird names. If you're looking for some tips on catching those fisher dudes, talk to Owie. Owie did make a thing for doing that. So, yeah. Anyway, Grumblestone, I need some of you. Ah, fuck. I was trying to fight dudes off so I could get to the stone. Give me back my stuff. There we go. And you're not happy about me being here, which means I get to kill you. Hopefully your friends don't join in and start raining stones down on me from above. There you go. You're dead. Now, give me goddamn grumble shards. I need more of those if I am to be making a murder weapon. Hey, look at that. I got just enough now. Sweet. And soon I will be able to stab people with a knife made of rock. Nice little rock knife. That'll be fun. I do so love cutting and slashing with stone. Also, you're done researching that. And this. And more loot comes out of dudes. I can definitely deal with more loot. Alright, so I have to go back to Garden to make him research other seed packs. So, yeah, give me my shard bite. There we go. A nice little dagger. Now, if just put you on. Oops. You. There we go. A nice little stabby wabby. There we go. And I'll jump back to Garden and get him started on researching. Have him grow better panflakes for me. And then we can both get more food. Do some snurching. Yeah, you re-snurch that. And I'll just go fuck myself until you're done. And then we'll worry about... I can set this as home. I don't want to do that, though. Did not realize I could set other teleporty points as home. That's pretty cool, I guess. But this is where I will have as home. At least until I'm ready to spread my wings and rub my ass all over a Dunkin' Donuts like in that one episode of Family Guy. That one throwaway joke that is easily forgettable but is permanently burned into my mind, where he's just rubbing his ass on the counter going, not illegal, show me the law, not illegal. But that's beside the point of just about everything. The real point is, I'm all out of time for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.